Hello, everyone, and welcome. We are surrounded by pageantry and tradition, and it's clear to see that college football will be at its best today. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. All right, guys, here's our first look at this offense today. And here comes their leader, Jesse. He just has a way of elevating everybody's play.
And he's a point guard, too. So good at distributing the football, finds the open guys, and he makes this offense go.
Makes it go, and just, you can trust him. Everything is available. You're not playing with one arm behind your back. You got all guns blazing.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And they're able to make the tackle.
Well, the defense may have been caught off guard a little bit on that play. It was 2nd and long. They weren't expecting the run. So now we've got 3rd and manageable, and they've got to be wondering to themselves, is this offense going to try to run the ball again here?
They'll try to run for it. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. Throws to the wideout. And the ball is intercepted. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Going up top on first down. Using his feet to buy time. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. Pulls it in, it's Morris. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Nifty little scamper on this one, enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. He got it. Bounces into the end zone for a touchdown.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Just about 30 seconds to go, and you want to score, but the last thing you need to do is give up a cheapie. Gonna take a shot. Reels it in down the left side. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
It's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
Catch in the middle, it's Ross. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't...
And it's caught. Touchdown.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Ready to try the point after. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it looks as if they'll have all the subtlety of a sledgehammer as they bring in the jumbo dudes for the two-point try. They'll try to power it in. He's into the end zone, and they'll put two more on the board just before halftime. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in Tallahassee going on. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to our guys at Bobby Bowden Field.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Looks as if we're set to crank it up here in the second half. Hauls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And a great job by the linebacker. You could tell starting to crowd the line of scrimmage, get up there in the line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for the tackle for the loss.
He'll pull it down and run. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. And here comes the punt team. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. He'll bring it back. It's Mason. Makes a move. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Handoff from the shotgun. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the third quarter. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. One final play before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the heat was all over him, and that's the way the third quarter will wrap up with a big sack. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. The give to the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. A 3rd and long coming up here. Takes a handoff. It's Morris. Strong running there. Going to pick up 7 yards on the play, but they still have a 4th and 3. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And guys, after the miss, the lead is still 1. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. He'll start this drive firing. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And his throw is incomplete. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. He's going to pass on 2nd down. He's going up top here late in the game. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Smith. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down. They're rushing to the line, already in position for the potential game winner. Got to spike it and stop the clock. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try. This almost certainly to win the game. The official says no good. And guys, not only a miss, but a missed opportunity to take the lead. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Looking for space, it's Morris. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. They'll use the timeout, 6 seconds left on the clock. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. He's looking to throw. He turns that loose down the right side. Wide open, he makes the catch. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You played through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the ceiling touchdown. What a cannon this dude has for an arm.
And there's nothing more frustrating when you watch a Hail Mary and they don't get into the end zone or they throw it out of the back of the end zone. Great job by the quarterback. You got to put that thing way up in the air, and he does, and his receiver comes down with it. What a play.
This was hardly an offensive juggernaut, but sometimes you lean on your defense and grind out a win.
This was a defensive struggle, no doubt about it, but we know this is a team game, and the defense certainly did what they needed to do. The offense just barely did enough. That's the important part, and David, moving forward, they're going to have to play better on that side of the ball.
I think it looked more like an offensive struggle, not a defensive struggle. They definitely brought their A game, but listen, all you needed was enough points. Win, advance, build some confidence, find some things with this offense down the road that you do better.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.